We're going to start this off sipping this tea. Got good hibiscus because we about to go in. We got one today. Something I would like to expound on. I've been to 1,000 Koop bars. I don't hear this talked about. And I feel like this is what the people need. So Hadith and the Sunnatullah, these things are never really talked about in Islam. But it's all through the Quran. Hadith is mentioned 63 times in the Quran, but in 28 of those mentionings, it speaks about what Hadith is and how the Quran is the Hadith of Allah Azza wa Jal. I start off here. Suratul Yusuf, ayat 111. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Laqad kana fi qasasihim ibratul liulil albab. Ma kana hadithan yuftara walakin tasdiqa alladhi bayna yadayhi wa tafsila kulli shay'in wa hudan wa rahmatil li qaumin yu'minun. This is a lesson in the stories of such people, of those who understand. This hadith is not a fabricated thing. It is a confirmation of the truth of what was sent before it and an explanation of everything, a guide and a blessing for those who believe. So who hadith are we supposed to be following? I know many will say, well, the tafsir says and the sheikhs and the scholars say, but what does Allah say? Oh, brother, you just misinterpreting that ayah. You trying to... Okay. Surah 45, ayat 6. Tilka ayatullahi natluha alayka bilhaqi. فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَ اللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ يُؤْمِنُونَ. These are Allah's signs that we reveal to you in truth. If they deny Allah and His revelations, what hadith will they believe in? Man-made hadith that came 200 years after the death of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We all heard of the Chinese whisper. Put 10 people in one room and tell one person a story, and by the time you get back to the original person, the story is different. So you want to authenticate hadith that came 200 years after the death of Rasulullah, and 90% of them are from a man named Cat Daddy? Who he pimping? Abu Hurairah, right? Cat Daddy. But maybe that's not enough. Surah 77, ayat 50. It's one of my favorite ayat right here. فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَهُ يُؤْمِنُونَ. And in what hadith after this will they believe? So does Allah hadith shape your Islam? Or does man-made hadith shape your Islam? And remember what you say in your salah 17 times a day. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Let me get your thoughts in these comments, man. Who hadith do we follow? And whose hadith are we supposed to follow? This is what Allah said. I'm not trying to make nothing up. Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alameen. I hope your salah Your sacrifice, your life, and your death is for Allah, the Lord of existence. Tap in with me, man. Let's talk about this.